And I always say it's better to be safe than sorry.
That's how Tampa resident and Buffalo native Raymond Cruiser feels after preparing for his third hurricane.
A lot of the local people that are in evacuation zones don't take it seriously because they've been doing this over and over again.
Gray skies hang over his apartment, his food stocked and ready to go. It's becoming an annual drill many Floridians prepare for, taping their doors and hanging tarps for possible flooding as Hurricane Idalia inches closer. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is warning residents to take this storm seriously.
The National Hurricane Center advisory includes that if this storm hits at high tide, storm surge could reach 8 to 12 feet in some areas.
This is it right here. These are the outer bands starting. We'll see what's going to happen.
The American Red Cross is also preparing, including the Western New York chapter. A representative tells Two on Your Side 5 volunteers are in Florida and will send more after Idalia cleared. They're there to help families in immediate aftermath of a disaster. Meanwhile, Cruiser is focused on the now.
In their minds, it's another day probably. In mine, we're prepared.
And is waiting to find out if he will have to evacuate like he did during his last hurricane.
If we have to evacuate 100 times and it never hits us, great. But it only takes one time, and you never want to be caught unprepared.
On Your Side in Buffalo, Keelan Berrien, Channel 2 News.